Finn Balor reacts after Liv Morgan catches Dominik Mysterio with another female WWE star. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Jennifer. Have a nice day. For the WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Liv Morgan made her much-awaited WWE return on this week's episode of Raw, where she caught Dominik Mysterio talking to another female star. Their Judgment Day stablemate, Finn Balor, has now reacted to Morgan catching Dom red-handed while talking to the Red brand's newest acquisition, Roxanne Perez. Morgan had been away from TV for a few weeks to shoot her Hollywood debut movie, Bad Lieutenant Tokyo, in Japan. During her absence, Finn Balor introduced Perez to the Judgment Day. The former NXT Women's Champion tried to get close to Dominik Mysterio by offering him his favorite chicken tenders. However, before anything could blossom between the two, Liv Morgan made her return. While the former Women's World Champion confronted Dominik, Finn Balor looked on from the side with his expressions during the segment going viral on the internet. Now, Balor has taken to his Instagram to share a post about the same. Fans hoping to see Finn Balor in the Money in the Bank ladder match next month were left sorely disappointed after this week's WWE Raw. Balor competed in a triple threat contest against Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn for a spot in the upcoming multi-man match. However, before the Prince could clinch the win, Dominik Mysterio's attempts to help his stablemate backfired horribly. The chair that Dom slid into the ring for Balor was used by Seth Rollins to take him down with a brutal stomp. Rollins then pinned him to seal his ticket for MITB. This marked another high-profile loss for Finn Balor and is sure to frustrate his fans. That said, this could still play into the ongoing discord between Balor and Dominik, setting the stage for a shocking betrayal in the future. It remains to be seen what WWE has planned for the former Universal Champion now. After a month-long absence, Liv Morgan returned to WWE Raw and saw Dominik Mysterio getting massaged by Roxanne Perez. Interestingly, Finn Balor reacted to the building tension on social media. Morgan recently finished filming a movie away from WWE and returned to Perez lurking around the Judgment Day. Dirty Dom found himself in trouble after accepting the two-time NXT Women's Champion's chicken nuggets for the second week in a row. Balor was loving the tension between Morgan and Dominik as he shared a short clip of his facial reactions from a backstage segment on X, formerly known as Twitter. He also dropped a popcorn emoji, hinting that he was enjoying the drama between his fellow Judgment Day members. Finn Balor was seemingly enjoying his handiwork, considering it was he who introduced Roxanne Perez to the Judgment Day, while Liv Morgan was away filming a movie. Perez and Balor have been caught several times in the background of segments talking to each other. It didn't help that Morgan lost her return match to Kairi Sane, creating further tension between her and Raquel Rodriguez. That said, Balor also failed to qualify for the men's Money in the Bank ladder match, so things aren't going well for all members of the Judgment Day. While things appear to be over for now between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, the former couldn't help but bring up her rival again. The Miracle Kid was speaking with CNN News 18 when she claimed that she always knew big things were coming for Ripley. "I did always know that Rhea was gonna be a star. I just always knew. I just saw it in her. I knew that she was gonna be a star, and I'm so smart, and I was right. But I feel like I wanted to prove that you don't need to put all your eggs in Rhea's basket. You can put some eggs in my basket." And so the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour was pretty much me proving I'm just as much of a star as Rhea, Morgan said. HT, Fightful. Morgan and Ripley are two of the biggest stars in WWE today. Their rivalry might be over for now, but the creative team could revisit it with a different story. The latest episode of WWE Raw saw Liv Morgan make her return. Upon her arrival, she confronted Dominik Mysterio, who was interacting with Roxanne Perez backstage. Later, an argument between Raquel Rodriguez and the former NXT Women's Champion cost Morgan her match. A frustrated Liv Morgan confronted the Judgment Day backstage and expressed dissatisfaction with Big Mommy Cool. Amid this, there is speculation that WWE may have subtly confirmed that Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan will leave the villainous faction soon. The Miracle Kid's issues with the Judgment Day are increasing with each passing week. Hence, she may be looking to leave the group. Meanwhile, Dominik, who is the on-screen boyfriend of Morgan, may exit the stable along with her to prove his loyalty. Dirty Dom may want to show that he will remain with the Women's Tag Team Champion in any scenario. Things between Finn Balor and Dominik aren't running smoothly. In the main event of the latest edition of Raw, the actions of Dirty Dom accidentally cost the former Universal Champion a Money in the Bank qualifying match. The Prince is displeased with his stablemate since he pinned him to capture the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania 41. Hence, Dominik may want to part ways with the stable along with Morgan and engage in a feud with Balor. With Morgan and Dominik facing constant issues with the faction, they might leave the Judgment Day in the coming months. This move might lead to Finn Balor finally becoming the leader of the faction. Balor is an original member of the Judgment Day and wants to become the group's undisputed leader. Morgan and Dirty Dom's departure might allow the creative team to move in that direction. As of now, this is mere speculation, and nothing has been confirmed. It remains to be seen how the storyline unfolds in the coming months and how WWE books the villainous faction following Morgan's return. On the latest edition of Quanda with Bill Apter on Sports Key to WrestleBinge, WrestleVotes reported that Liv Morgan was moving towards a babyface turn in WWE. The Wrestling Insider predicted that SummerSlam 2025 could be the ideal location for the women's tag team champions' rumored turn. I think Liv's going that babyface route. It may take a while. The whole thing with Liv and Dom really took off last year at SummerSlam. So I could see them doing a tease all the way through and then have a culmination at this year's SummerSlam, some kind of breakup, or maybe they both turn. But I do think there's something going in Liv's direction towards that babyface role. For those unaware, this year's biggest party of the summer is set to take place on 2 nights, similar to WrestleMania. SummerSlam will be broadcast live from MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey, on August 2nd and August 3rd. Hence, WWE has the opportunity to plan something big for Morgan's potential babyface turn at the grand event. WWE's next 2 premium live events are scheduled for the same day. Worlds Collide and Money in the Bank will both take place on Saturday, June 7th. Money in the Bank is presented by both Raw and SmackDown. The show will feature a handful of major matches, including John Cena teaming up with Logan Paul to take on Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes, plus 2 Money in the Bank ladder matches. The women's Money in the Bank ladder match already looks stacked. Alexa Bliss, Julia, Rhea Ripley, and Roxanne Perez are confirmed for the match. Additionally, either Naomi, Jade Cargill, or Nia Jax will qualify SmackDown. This leaves 1 opening left, which looks to be decided next week on Raw. This article will take a look at 5 names who could qualify for the women's Money in the Bank ladder match from the Red brand. Below are 5 WWE superstars who could take the final women's Money in the Bank spot from Raw. Liv Morgan is one of the most popular stars in WWE today. She is a multiple-time world champion and currently holds the women's tag team titles alongside Raquel Rodriguez. The Miracle Kid was absent from WWE television for several weeks. She was off filming a movie but made her return on Monday Night Raw this week, although with a loss. Upon her return to television, Liv made it clear that she wants to be part of the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. She could qualify for the match during Monday Night Raw next week and try to win the Money in the Bank match for the second time,